सब्सक्राइब कीजिए नेहरा क्लासेस यूट्यूब चैनल को और बेल आइकन को दबाइए हमारे लेटेस्ट वीडियोस के नोटिफिकेशंस पाने के लिए।
Hello guys, once again welcome to our Nehra Classes YouTube channel, and this is your friend Vikas Nehra here. Friends, in today's tutorial I will show you how can you add multiple swaps as well as how can you extend the swap size in Red Hat Enterprise Linux or in CentOS based machines. I am going to upload this video because many people asked me to upload this video on swap partitions in our Telegram channel. So I request you, if you have not joined our Telegram channel, do join us there, because I love to take the comments and feedbacks from you there, and I always try to resolve the queries. If you have, you can ask me in the Telegram channel. So without wasting time, let's get started. If you run the lsblk command, you will see that a swap partition will be displayed in the machine. So currently I am using 2 GB of swap partition in my machine. In today's video, I will first create an additional swap partition, means I will add another swap partition in my machine, and after that I will extend the same. So in order to create the swap partition, I have already added a disk of 5 GB in my machine, and on this disk I have already created two partitions. One is SDB1 and another one is SDB2, and the first one is of 2 GB and the SDB2 is of 3 GB. In order to use the partition as swap, we first have to change its type. So we will use the fdisk utility for that, fdisk/sdb. Now here what needs to be done, since we want to change the type, so we will press T here, the partition number 1, so we will select 1 here, and capital L we will mention here to print the hex codes. Here you can find the swap code, that is 82 for Linux swap. So we will mention here 82 and press enter. So you can see that the partition has been now changed to Linux swap. Now we will write the changes with the help of W, and now we will run the part probe command. After that, what needs to be done, we have to create the physical volume with the help of this. Now we will create the volume group with the help of vg create command. Vg create vol group, and then we will mention the name of the physical volume, that is SDB1. So we have created the volume group successfully. Now we can create the swap here. So I can use the lv create command for that. Lv create -l, then specify the size 2 GB -n for the name. Let's mention the name as swap1, and then the volume group name. So it is saying that there is insufficient space. So what can we do here? We can reduce the size a little bit. So we have created the logical volume here. Now we will make it swap. So we can use the mkswap command for that. And we will mention the path, complete path for the LVM. So we have successfully created the swap partition here, and the UUID has been generated against it. Now we can see the details with the help of free-m command, or we can run the lsblk command. So you will find that this swap is not enabled yet in the machine. Swap has been created, but the system is not using it. Now what can we do? We have to make this swap as on. So we can run the swap on command for that, and we have to mention the exact path. After that, if you run the lsblk command, you will find that our swap has become active and now it is properly working in the system. To make it permanent, we have to make an entry in the fstab file for the same. So here, go at the last line in the fstab file, and here we have to mention the UUID of the swap. I will have to copy it first. So let me copy the UUID. So you can run the blk id command to generate the UUID against the same. Dev mapper volume group swap 1. So this was the UUID for this swap partition. So copy it and again go in the fstab and go in the insert mode and then paste it there. Remove the inverted commas from it and you have to mention the path. Or you can mention here swap and defaults zero zero. Now we will verify with the help of lsblk command again. You can see that currently we have two swap partitions, each one of 2 GB in our system. So we have successfully added another swap in our machine. Now what happens if we want to extend this swap? In order to extend the swap, what needs to be done? We first have to turn this swap off. So for that we can run the swap off command, swap off dev and the swap number dev dm-2. So now if you will run the lsblk command, you will find that this swap is now become inactivated, means we have turned this swap off. So to extend it, what we will do, we will first check the details of logical volumes and the volume groups. So here you can see that the volume group which contains this swap is having only 44 MB of free space. So we will first have to increase it. So we will first use the fdisk utility, fdisk/dev sdb, and here we will change the type again for the partition number 2 and the 82 is the code, and we will write the changes. Now we will run the partprobe command and now we will see the details of lsblk. So we will extend the volume group with the help of this physical volume. So we will use vg extend for that. Vg extend the name of the volume group and the physical volume name with which we want to extend it. So now you can see the details of VGS. You will find that there is a space of more than 3 GB available in the volume group. Now what can we do? We can extend it. We can run the lv extend command for that. Lv extend -l and the size with which we want to extend it, and we want to make it of 5 GB, and after that we will specify the dev volume group and the logical volume name. So it is saying that 780 extents are needed and 778 are available, means we have to reduce the size a little. So we have extended the logical volume here. Now what can we do? We can run the swap on command. And run the lsblk command. You will find that this time this swap partition has become of 5 GB, means we have extended this by 3 GB. So in this way we can add the multiple swap partitions in the system, and we can also extend the swap partition if required. We can also create the swap file in the system if we are not having the additional disk. So in that case, we can utilize the file as the swap partition. I have already uploaded a video on this, so you can watch the video if you need it. Hope you guys would have understood the concept how to add the multiple swaps and how to extend the swap partitions in the Red Hat Enterprise Linux or in CentOS based machines. If you like my work, then do share it with your friends and colleagues, and if you are new on our channel, then subscribe us and turn on the bell notification. I will keep uploading such videos for you guys. I will see you in any other interactive session like this. Till then, bye bye, Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, take care.